Alright guys, in this video I'm going to show you a quick how to take one of these Power Ranger Legendary key sets figures apart. It's pretty much if you want to take it apart to do like customized figures, because if you want to paint the body, it's kind of hard to get in between the arms and the body. Hopefully be able to help you guys out a little bit. First off, you look in the back, you can see that it just takes a regular screwdriver, so there's no problem with that. Most people already have these kind of around. But one word of warning: if you want to use a Red Ranger to make another Red Ranger, or a Green Ranger to make a Green Ranger, be a little bit careful because you don't want to scratch the paint on the back. As you can see here on my nephew's little Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, he has a Red Ranger here, but it's all worn out on the back. And you can see that underneath the red is gray, which is this color here. So, if you want to use the red to make a red, be careful you don't scratch this up, otherwise you have to repaint it. So, there's that. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to get the screwdriver, be careful, and just unscrew it. Use both hands. Here. Right? Get the screw, take that out, and pretty much just take this, twist it, and it pops off. Now here's what I was telling you about before. Unlike the Japanese version of these keys, these are one piece here. You see it's one solid silver gray plastic here with it painted red right here. If you're planning on keeping the Ranger the same color that it already is, don't scratch up this paint when you're taking off the screw. So yeah, you can see all the paint bleeding in on the inside here as well. Put that to the side, grab a hold of the arm, pops right out, and then the head pops off as well. Although there's a little bit more of a fight to it, that's because it just pegs, it connects to the peg right here. And you see the red paint that's been sprayed on it. There's no real easy way to get the legs off of the body here, because the pin that they use actually has like a grooving section here that, from what I can tell, that if you try to take the pin out, it's going to end up messing it up a little bit. Or if you do happen to get it out, it's going to be kind of a little bit of a fight to get it back in. Especially when you see the screw, well, not the screw, but the spring that's inside of it, it's connected right up here. And then on the other side, it actually goes through the leg parts right about there. But for most of the custom work, you probably won't have to take this apart anyways. And more than likely, you want to take the sticker off too. It's just like a simple sticker, just peel it right off and you're okay. And that's really about it. Real easy to put them back together. Just put the peg back in the hole right there. Put the arms on the back in their sections. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand, but basically you just do reverse of what you had. Screw it back on pretty tightly and you'll be all fine. Once you finish painting and doing all the stuff that you want to do to it, or fixing the problems that you have, whether it be like arm breaking off or the head messing up, legs messing up, or whatever, screw it back together and just fine. If you find that arms are a little bit loose still, then just tighten it up a little bit more, but pretty much once you get it in nice and snug, it won't really have the problem. And it doesn't affect the flipping of the key. If you do take this part off, you might run into the problem of it not working correctly. Now, one thing I didn't mention before, you can take the legs off if you want. You just gotta twist them and they pop off and all that. My nephew had that happen to a few of his toys. Super Megaforce Green and I think Galaxy Red. That the legs pop off, which is kind of sucky, but they do snap back on pretty good. Although they do keep coming off every so often. So if you want to, you could just pop them off and be just fine to put them back on. But with that, I have a feeling that by looking at his pegs, these pegs right here, they do look like they're getting stretched out more. So if you do that, probably don't do it too much, because you're running the chance of messing it up. And if these mess up here, then your legs won't hold on to the body of your character, which is no good. Although if you do mess it up, you could always super glue it together. But then again, with super glue, you want to be careful that you don't super glue the leg part. There's a little peg right here, as you can see right there. Because that part right there, when the legs are down, it pops through and it actually holds the legs in place. So if the legs glue to that part, you will no longer be able to get the leg flip up here. So hope you guys enjoyed it, found it informative, and hope it helped you. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you.